Christy, let's go over your final paper. Glancing through it, it looks really good and strong. My comments on this one are very similar to what I sent you in the rough draft in the email. But let's go through it. This second sentence is a fragment, and you're using second person. This is implied second person. Oil is not capitalized because it's not a proper noun. This introduction, web, you would either use the author or the title, and I've looked at it and I know it's there, so you need to make sure that you're only using the author or the title, so this makes it a little bit confusing. When you do an interview, you need to establish that credibility in the beginning and use first and last name. In an interview with Gary Schnell, a third-generation oil driller, he stated that after many completions of drillings and so, and then it's in parentheses, not in the end of the sentence. So you'd end the quote here and then start parentheses and put Schnell again. You have a good writing style. I'm not noticing a lot of grammatical issues, capitalization errors. I emailed you how you should have worded your thesis. I think you're over complicating the thesis. Good thesis statement. The United States should not ban oil fracking for many reasons. First, the United States can make millions in the oil industry. Also, it produces energy like natural gas and oil. You're repeating yourself. You don't need that. So, you know, millions, financial, you're repeating yourself on the financial thing. And then the last and most obvious reason would be the jobs. And so just a little bit off. You've used this source well. It is a little bit short. It was to be 2,000 words and it's 1,900. And I know that doesn't seem a lot, but your works cited page is usually about 200 words. So that makes this a little bit short. Your organization is good. I don't have a lot of critique on that because you do have that organization and you do have a good writing style. You say right here, where was it? You give an exact amount, $30 billion, but you don't back that up with a source. So something like that, you would need to back up with a source. I thought you could have used a little bit more sources for this. So for example, right here, you have all of this right here and you don't get to your source till, you know, close to near the end. That's not bad. I just thought you could have used a little bit more of your sources in here. So let's come down. You have really good transitions. So right here, that's really good. So in a study, you would want to put the page number or paragraph number. You do that, and you need to make sure you do that in all of them. You also say you're talking about dropout rate. You have several sentences in here that aren't backed up by something, and here's another example of that. And then this whole paragraph needs a cite. You have 3.9 million, a certain year, 14.8 million jobs, a very specific number, and you have all these facts that I know you got from sources, but you didn't cite it. So that actually makes this paragraph a form of plagiarism. So, you know, you have to make sure that you're citing everything that you use. Right here, I believe you use second person again. Implied second person, imagine, you imagine. Let's come down here. You have a good conclusion. Works cited page. I'm not seeing anything glaring. You have all the sources that you're supposed to have. You have the date you accessed it, right spacing, the correct indentation, capital or an ABC order. So overall, you have a really strong paper. I hope my comments help and explain the rubric. So if you have questions, let me know.